Rude Nation, all aboard the hype train.
Oh, fuck, it's back.
There it is, baby.
Fuck
2025
me,
hype.
I hate it.
Your boys are back. Your boys are back on that hype train, ready to roll. Before the hype train leaves the station, we are kicking it into fast gear right now. We're not doing the intro just yet because we've got a drink that needs to happen.
What is in our mouth, Chris?
What's going to be in our mouth, Tommy? This is a Shermixalot 64 original.
Okay.
That we've been I've been thinking about. I've been concocting. I've been trying to come up with something. And I've been doing a theme of making games, making drinks based off of games that I've played and beaten throughout the year. This one is based off of the Punisher arcade game that Tommy and I streamed on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469 and our YouTube, youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469. Exactly. This is called the Castle Family Picnic. Because on a wonderful day, and not wonderful, that's a terrible day. It was a wonderful day.
Wonderful day for some.
Yeah, for the mob family that killed the castle. Spoiler alert. What this is a riff on a rum and coke. We have some Coca-Cola, which is a canceled Coca-Cola, but sorry, everybody. It's a rum and coke. I'm getting traditional. Coca-Cola, base in a pint glass. All right, and then we are going to drop a shot of rum with a cherry in it, and also
Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks. Yeah.
We didn't have to hunt 9 hours for it.
Correct, because I already did the pre-hunting. Did I fucking spill? How does everything spill?
What didn't spill anything.
Yes, I did.
Maybe it's condensation, guy?
No, it's not. That's Coca-Cola, guy.
All right, guy. You're wasting time at Pop Rocks.
Yeah, the Pop Rocks are almost over. So this is also Mexican Coca-Cola, which is the good shit. It's the cane sugar
Which
shit.
I believe it was the cartel that killed the castles.
So even better.
Maybe, I don't know.
All right, so we're going to clink the shots, and I'm going to not do it on top of the laptop.
Yeah, because we're having enough issues.
Yep, this is very true. So clink, bomb, and drink. Mmm, good flavor. Tom's taking it like a champ and a half, baby. Oh, the cherry's still in there.
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself, because that glass might just fucking shoot at you. Much like they shot at Frank Castle's family and created the Punisher. There you go.
Come on, guy, learn to chug.
I don't chug. Ooh, and a popping candy. What do we think?
Good.
Good
Dangerous.
prototype? Good prototype, though, right?
Ow.
What happened?
Pop Rocks on my lips.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Pretty good prototype. This was live research and development.
Yeah.
Usually we do this stuff off air, and we just drink some Miller High Life. But
Yeah.
I had Tom. Tom had a Punisher glass as well. So check that out on Instagram.com/Shermixalot64. But yeah, okay, that was fun.
That was.
Okay, cool.
That was tasty.
Yeah. Good flavor, I thought, right?
Yeah.
Also, again, the Mexican Coca-Cola.
You also don't
that's the real
taste
shit.
the rum, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an ounce of it, but... I hear you. All right.
All right, so I got some Pop Rocks
Yeah, they're
here,
there.
right
We're still
here.
hanging out.
Yeah.
We're hanging out a little bit. Yeah. So, yeah, we needed to get that done post-haste because those Pop Rocks are out of shelf life.
They pop fast.
They pop fast. But yeah, like I said, Nation, check that out on, I mean, I'm going to cross-share it on RudeBoyz.
Right.
But, yeah. But speaking of the RudeBoyz, speaking of us, thank you so much for listening to us this entire time. What episode number is this, Tommy?
This is episode 179. The Hype Train.
Almost there. Hype Train, get hyped.
Mm-hmm.
We are on so many social media platforms. It is just exhausting to tell you. Go to our link tree, linktr.ee/RudeBoyz. That's it, just RudeBoyz. Join our Discord too, bit.ly/RudeBoyz Discord. I don't think I said that right. Let me try one more time. bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeBoyz Discord.
It's like some fucking animal opened up the highlights.
Oh yeah, I was thirsty. Cherry stuck in my tooth now. But it's fun. Yes, go to our Discord. We just recorded our RudeBoyz Top 10, which was
20.
a surprise of 20. Oh my god.
Jordan! Kobe.
We got a lot of our information from our Discord, so please join that Discord for us. Also, whatever you're listening to us on, whether it is Apple Podcasts, if you're listening to it on YouTube, you need to clean up every single bottle cap you throw.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. That's the problem.
Well, if I got better, there wouldn't be any cleanup.
Right? So you better start cleaning up. You better start learning from your mistakes.
Oh.
Yes. Give us...
a lot over here.
Yeah, wow. Big shock. Not a lot in the garbage, imagine.
Chris,
Yeah?
at least I tried.
Yeah, you did try. Trying is the first step to failure. We would love to hear from you, Nation. So, if you could, rate, review us, share us. Give us a screenshot of you rating and reviewing and sharing us, and we will give you a shout-out on our podcast because we love you. We love that. We want to grow. It's 2025. It's year 8 of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. It's Rude 8 of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network. And we love you. We want to grow. Let us show you how we grow.
Let us show
Yeah,
you.
I was going to say how we grow.
And then I said growth, and I
Yeah.
fucked you up.
That's fine. It'll be the title, though. Show you my growth.
Show you my growth.
Show you my growth.
Me, man!
Mima muma.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all that. Now
That's-
we're a little discombobulated because we did the drinking before. We got. Oh, look at that. We got some. The beverage cart must have came through
It did.
to get us ready. Wow, what do we have now? Who's in our mouth now, Tommy?
Yours is filled more.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Condensation, maybe.
Did you sip from mine?
No, I'm not an animal.
Eh.
I am an animal about something.
Yeah. We have in our mouths Miller High Life, established 1903.
The champagne of beers. Clink it up.
Clank it.
Clink it. Drink
Drink it.
Football. Tomorrow. Oh god, man, the NHL is so much better than MLs. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Buffalo Wild Wings, man, get it together. Get some MHLs.
MLs are good in the summer because they're a little bit lighter.
Nothing hits like a Miller High Life at a bar because they don't have them. So you got to have something else.
Yeah.
But when you do,
Yep.
That
Comes
fucking
out of
hits,
the
bro.
tap.
fucking hits, or not even.
Yeah.
Like give me it in a bottle. I don't care.
Didn't
So
even finish the word growth.
didn't I?
No, you didn't.
What did you put 2 H's on that?
I just fucking finished your word for you, you idiot.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I'm
I
doing
did.
it right now.
You fucking retard. Oh. Any fucking way.
So before we get cracking, and before the hype train pulls out of the station, much like your father should have pulled out, what? You were gonna make the joke if you were paying attention. If I didn't frazzle you a little bit.
He would have, but the phone startled him.
What does the phone start? What does that mean?
He got called into work early.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh. So okay. So I'm listening.
That's part of me rained down my mom's ass.
Yuck. Yucko. Yucko. Yucko.
Anyway.
So what have we been up to, Tommy? I mean, we've been up to a bunch of stuff together.
Yeah.
What have you? Why don't you let's tell me a little bit about you read a little X-Men. Why don't you tell me a little bit about X-Men?
So they're doing a Wolverine and Kitty Pryde miniseries. Comes out in April.
Mm-hmm.
Written by Chris Claremont,
Okay.
because he just loves revisiting those characters.
He writes a lot, man. He's a big writing boy.
I mean, we have talk a little bit about the Royal Rumble. It was last week.
Yes, it was. We have main event Jey Uso,
Yeah,
the winner of the men's 2025 Royal Rumble.
which was a little shocking.
Surprising, yes.
Little surprising. Charlotte Flair won the women's 2025 Royal Rumble. That really was my only negative. That and Nikki Bella showing up. Like, those are my only two negative things to take away from the event.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, are you not a Nikki Bella fan?
Never had. I never liked the Bellas.
Okay. I think they were in that whole Divas era. I think they just kind of had to do what they had to do.
It's like AJ Lee said, talent isn't sexually transmitted.
That's correct, yes.
Neither of them are good.
Yeah. 1 second, sorry, texting Jen.
Yeah, I saw. That ladder match was fucking insane.
I didn't actually fast forward it because I was just like,
oh, dude,
like a Cody ladder match. Like I've seen him in AEW.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good. But like
that
the ending, I
fucking
watched the ending.
That
The
fucking
ending was
Alabama
good. Yeah.
Slam, yeah, that was pretty. That tag match was so good.
Yeah, I watched that. That I watched because I was like,
really good.
this is relevant to my interests.
And then, I mean, that was all that was a fun weekend. Listen to the Dark Tower series.
Okay.
I really felt like I aged 5 years.
Why do you say that?
I like Stephen King. He's just not a very good series writer.
Okay.
Like, it's 7 books.
It's a lot of books.
Like, Stephen King is more well known for his
short,
like his one-offs.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a couple of trilogies, but like, this was just a fucking movie. Come on, like. Okay. I mean, I love the character, like the gunslinger character role, and like he's like one of my favorite fictional characters. Mm-hmm. It was good, all in all.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely felt like I aged 5 years.
It just it takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, it did.
I got you.
Also read God Love Man Kills. Finished
was this Claremont also?
That was Claremont also. Yeah.
I read this too. This is some heavy stuff. This is one of the first original graphic novels that Marvel did back in the day, where it was like I don't want to say non-canon, but not in continuity. Just
exactly.
Here's the characters. Here's the story.
Yep.
It was something else before that, not X-Men related, but it was. I don't remember, but yes, this was kind of standalone for a bit.
It was. Really good. Heavy as fuck, like you said.
Oh yeah. Definitely a lot of themes taken for X2.
Yeah.
Obviously with Stryker in the book he's a reverend. In the other one he's a colonel, captain, general.
Yeah,
army guy.
Yes, yeah.
But definitely deals with the racism.
Oh yeah.
Within the X-Men mythos, you know. What I mean? Which, man, thank God we've learned as a country not to be racist.
I know, right?
Crazy, man.
Fucking wonderful.
So wild to even think we ever lived in a world like that I don't turn on the news every day and am constantly reminded of.
Seriously, like...
America.
Fuck no. If you have not read this, I definitely highly recommend
Definitely. Did you read it on Unlimited?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
See, I bought it. I have the actual...
And I'll probably pick up the physical. Like, it's one of those ones that I'd want in my collection. Because I feel like it's a very prominent one to have in one's collection.
It is a sentimental... I don't know if sentimental is the right word. It is a milestone.
Yes.
X-Men story.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. What have you been up to?
I have been up to, outside of the things that we've done together.
Yes, which we will get to.
I have played Blade Chimera. I streamed a little bit of it on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. The archive is on YouTube, youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469. This is a fun game. I was sold immediately by this game online. There's a internet video game journalist, Patrick Klepek. He's done a whole bunch of different things out there.
Metroidvania types.
Yeah, he called this a sci-fi symphony of the night, and I'm like, say less. I'm on it. You know? I think I looked up a video just to see how it looked. I liked how it looked. Good pixel art. The music. Oh my god, dude! This is so far my favorite game of the year. I know it's just February right now.
Okay.
But like front runner immediately.
I dig that.
It is a Metroidvania search action, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Basically, like, you have a big map, and then you basically, well, yeah, I mean, there's like room keys you need,
right?
But like, you know, like a Metroid style game is like you gain an ability to, I guess, kind of also, I don't know, but it's take Symphony of the Night, make it in 2025,
right.
It has already kick-ass soundtrack, great pixel art, great story. I would say this, I don't really like Symphony of the Night's pacing at points. Like, I think it's very good at the beginning,
like
and
when?
then I think like from like the maybe like when you first meet Maria to like the inverted castle is a little like,
okay,
it's a little like, where the fuck do I go? Like,
yeah,
like it could maybe give you a little bit of a push,
like,
or like,
see, with Symphony of the Night, my least favorite thing was the fucking like having to find the glasses for the clock for the, like, you know, the clock tower.
Yeah,
that shit I hated.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like, you know, that's why this is like a game made in this fucking decade, you know what I mean? So like, and it has like a thing where you can just warp to any fucking spot on the map.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if I'm like trying to like clean up side missions, because there's side missions in the game where it's like just like kill 20 monsters, or find this one item or something like that, like you could just warp. It's great, you know what I mean? I didn't 100% it. There is a true ending. There's like a true boss you face. This boss is like ridiculous. Like, this is like some hardcore bullshit. And I'm like, I'm good. I've seen enough of this game, but I've seen like right to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm perfect. Love the pacing. Love the story.
You are perfect. Oh man.
Isn't there like an aw? There's no aw, right?
No.
There's an. I would definitely recommend you checking out Blade Chimera.
Yes,
I know you love Symphony of the Night.
It's in my it's in my wish list.
Definitely get in on that. My favorite game of the year so far. And another game I've been playing. I've been playing some other stuff, but again, I'm trying to reserve. Instead of giving update, I want to give one final talk about these games.
Right.
But I've just been playing a lot. I need to focus up and finish some, which I hope to do this week. But what have we been doing collectively?
Or
I guess really separately, but together.
Yeah, as a fucking unit.
Yes.
Speaking of Castlevania.
Yeah, let's talk about Castlevania a little more.
Castlevania Nocturne.
Season 2. All came out this month. Or January, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. It's February now.
This was so good. I loved every episode. And the fact that we actually got... I feel like this was also very redeeming for Alucard. Than, like... Season... Because they did, 3 seasons of...
4 seasons. Well, so the first season was like
the
4 episodes.
The Trevor Belmont. No.
Technically 4 seasons.
Right,
of the Trevor Belmont stuff.
Right, Trevor Belmont was 2 seasons or 4 seasons?
4 seasons. I just said that.
Okay. Calm down. No reason to yell at me.
You're not listening to me, though. That's the problem.
Relax.
I'm relaxed.
That, like, I feel... Was it season 4 where Alucard was just begging that, like... brother-sister duo?
There was like 3 and 4, one of the two.
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like I was like, what are they doing to Alucard? So I feel like this was definitely...
No, finish your sentence. I'm sorry.
I feel like this was very redeeming for him.
Yeah. Hey, first off, everybody, I'm sorry. Watch this fucking anime.
Oh, yes.
We might be spoiling it or the previous seasons of the Castlevania anime.
Agreed.
Second, sorry.
But yeah, no, I mean this season, like Nocturne, like Castlevania Nocturne was so good. It's set in the French Revolution, like during the French Revolution. You know, you have your characters from Symphony of the Night. Richter, Maria, Alucard. Juice is in it.
Well, that's what I love, and what Castlevania the first one
glad
did.
I knew who he was.
Sorry. What Castlevania the first one did was it started with Castlevania 3 lore, like Dracula's Curse, like talking with Trevor and Sypha, Alucard, no grants, but I mean whatever, he can't always win. Which bled into, and this is in the actual continuity of the games, Curse of Darkness. Curse of Darkness is kind of like a sequel to Dracula's Curse, this stuff with Hector and the Devil Forge mastering and shit like that, you know, like the night creatures they call them. Which was like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I figured you're just going to take the characters, make an original thing, and that's it, you know, but they really treated the lore
with care.
With care, yes.
Yeah.
The whole Nocturne series, it's taking elements of Rondo of Blood with Richter and Maria, Annette, Juiced, which again was like, oh, cool, all right. Like, yes, in continuity, Juiced is Richter's grandfather.
Yeah, and if I never played Vampire Survivors, I have no idea who the fuck he was.
See? Yeah, he's the protagonist from Harmony of Dissonance, the GBA game.
Okay.
He's like, air quotes famous, he's like the first Belmont that ends up using magic.
Okay.
So that's like the lore. That's like why he has magic, and then obviously then his ancestors have magic. You know, it's basically when Trevor shacked up with Sypha. That's when like the Belmonts gained magical, innate abilities. But he was the first one in game to actually have magical abilities.
Okay.
And then I guess they kind of like, well, yeah, because you know they backtracked.
Now, Juiced is Trevor's.
I think it goes Leon from Legacy of Darkness, who we see a portrait of in the anime.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch from the beginning.
I think it goes Leon, Trevor.
Right.
This is all canon, air quotes.
Leon was the one that was just like Conan, right? With the loincloth?
No, he's like the blonde, pretty
Simon.
boy one.
Simon.
Yes. So, if I remember correctly, I think it goes...
Leon?
Leon, thank you. Leon, Trevor, Simon. I think there's a Christopher in there. I think Christopher might be Trevor's, again, son, next generation, only next famous Belmonts. Then Simon, then this some kid that like there's a Belmont that's like it's kidnapped in one of the Game Boy games.
Okay.
Soleil or something like that. It's a weird name. Then Juiced. Then Richter.
Okay.
Then Julius from... There's like a Belmont in the Sorrow games.
Right.
Aria and Dawn of Sorrow. Those are like, I think, the milestone. The whole between Trevor and Richter, I might be getting mixed up.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure Juiced is Simon's grandson.
Okay.
And then the anime kind of says like, you know, like, oh, that's Richter's grandfather. You
gotcha.
know, like shit like that. But I love that stuff. Like, you know, it's like, oh wow, like there's no reason Juice should be there, but sure. The stuff with Elizabeth, who's a take of Elizabeth Bathory.
Yes.
Who was the villain from Bloodlines.
Okay.
Which does not feature a Belmont. But that takes place in like World War I, World War II, like modern times, as opposed to like ancient fucking Wallachia or Transylvania or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool because then that's what Rondo takes place. Like Rondo's kind of like modernish. You know, I'm not saying like today day, but like you know, like in the past few hundred years.
Right. Yeah. I would love to see like a modern day. Castlevania, like, the ones that you that were on the Game Boy DS, the ones where you had to draw on, right. Those were like those took place in the future, right?
Those took place. Yeah, it was like 2035 or something like that. See, that's where I think this whole thing's going. Like, I think this whole saga of Castlevania animes, like, I think that this is leading to some sort of Symphony of the Night sort of thing.
Okay.
Like,
well, Symphony of the Night would essentially be the next thing, right?
I think so, but the way that this ended, this season ended, where Richter and Maria are kind of going two separate ways. I feel like they're probably going to do a season, maybe 2, of them doing their own thing.
Right.
like they kind of did in the first series,
right?
Where they had Trevor and Sypha, and then Alucard over there. You
right.
know, like when they come find each other.
Yeah, Alucard was just getting tied down and banged,
like Alucard does.
Yeah.
And I think the way that's going to end is probably going to set up for a Symphony of the Night,
gotcha,
sort of thing. Now, spoiler alert, a little bit. There is some Alucard references within the Sorrow games. So now that's what I think is going to be at what they lead to. Because then there's also... Because, like, you're going to have to talk about Dracula, too, in those games as well. Right. And that's a cool twist, what happens. I'm not going to spoil anything, because those are great games.
Yeah.
The Sorrow games.
I played the first one. Yeah, and then I dropped off, like, the Nintendo DS.
Sure, that's fine. Well, they're all in the Dominus collection right now. Once Konami fucking sends me my physical copy, then I'll have that. And I'm very excited for that, because those are fantastic games.
It'd be nice if they would put them on the Nintendo shop.
You could download them, yeah. You can download the Dominus collection.
Well, I mean,
they're all good.
Not the shop, the Nintendo NES Online.
Oh.
Like that shit.
Well, I mean, those are DS games.
Konami, get off your ass.
What? They're giving you the games.
I know, but Konami...
You just want them for free.
No, Konami, get off your ass and make a new Castlevania game.
You know what? It is a shame.
That's where I was going for. You yelled at me.
It is a shame. All this fun Castlevania anime stuff that I'm getting,
and we're not getting a new
Castlevania game.
I know,
man. What's
up, dude? I downloaded.
Dead Cells is great. Vampire Survivors is great. Yeah. I don't know what Dead by Daylight is, but I mean, I love the Castlevania shit I'm getting. Yeah. But like, I'd be cool to get a game.
Yeah. You know like I told you, when PlayStation was doing this whole was doing the 30th anniversary sale, and I got the 2 Legacy of Kain games. I'm sitting there playing them.
It's gotta be Kain.
I'm sitting there playing them. I'm like, man, these games are dog shit. And I'm like, why did I have such nostalgia for these games? I was nostalgia blind. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, Castlevania is such a better gothic vampire series. I was like, these games are like, and even like, dude, I also got Twisted Metal Black. I was like, man, Garbo. Yeah. Like, these are all Garbo.
Yeah, 100%. I hear you. But it is what it is, man. I streamed all the way through Altered Beast, and granted that was the arcade version. But man,
that's fun.
Altered Beast, that's a shitty fucking
Fuck
game.
you.
I love it though. I love it. I'm nostalgia blind.
Yeah.
I love it. It is not a good game. I did not have a fun time playing that game.
Well, we know my story of it.
Oh god, yeah. Oh my god. I wish we were streaming shit back then.
But... Yeah. Oh my god. Or Batman Arkham.
Oh yeah. What's Batman's motivation?
We've also been watching, as the episodes have been dropping, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yep. The first 5 episodes, I think,
yes.
are up.
So, we were talking off air. I like it, I don't love it.
Yeah. Very fine.
Yeah, and like...
Let's talk about what we like.
Honestly, I like Norman being the man in the chair.
I like
because that's not going to bite him in the ass at all.
I like this take so far. First off, right off the bat, I love the art.
Yeah,
I think the art.
Like comic book pulpy.
If it didn't look that good,
yeah,
I probably wouldn't like it, because I can see the animation is very stilted. It's very like bah, 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 but maybe that is part of the look that they're going with. They can't probably do a very what am I trying to say? They can't do a very too fluid animated show in an art style like that. It's probably got to be a little stilted and like you know, or else it'll look like shit.
Yeah.
But I think it looks great.
It kind of reminds me of like a little bit like with how it is a little bit the MTV Spider-Man series.
See, that's okay.
That's the vibe.
It's funny you say that, because I really think all it's animated the same way, except it's just like a different skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When that was made in the early 2000s, like that's what I feel like.
You ever watch
like, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for it too much.
Yeah.
the new animated series, they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care for it too much, but I'm a sucker. I'll probably get it on Etsy on fucking DVD,
Or
just so I have it all.
You could just be like, hey, Tom, can I have that if you're not watching it?
Oh, you own it already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I've had...
Officially released or like an unofficial release? Yeah?
Dude, they did an official
No, I know they
collection.
did. I mean,
Yeah.
if I wanted to buy it myself.
No, I'll give it to you, dude. I'm never going to go back to it.
I would like to have every
It's yours.
Spider-Man.
It's
Alright,
yours.
cool.
I just have to dig out the box. That's all I got to do.
Cool. Hence why I pre-ordered and have Venom Last Dance
Right.
and pre-ordered Kraven the Hunter for March release.
So you don't have to drunk Etsy it.
Correct, yes. Like I did with the 70s Japanese Spider-Man show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love how it looks.
Yeah, I do like Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I do feel like the kid voicing him definitely does try to sound like Tom Holland way too hard.
That might have been a direction that they went to.
Yeah.
Kind of like, remember when they changed the face of Peter Parker in the video games?
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to make him look younger. And I was
Yeah.
like, or like everyone was like, he looks like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Which is like, I guess. Not like a man who's been Spider-Man for 10 years or however long he was.
I did like one of the current episodes that dropped this week as per recording. We got to see all the different like costumes.
There's a lot of good Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of when they release the titles for the show, for the episodes, a lot of references. Like talking like Man or Menace or Enter the Scorpion or whatever the fuck. Like, Identity Crisis, Big Time, like these are like, oh yeah, I see what you're doing there.
I didn't make the connection of who Lonnie is.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I was curious. Spoiler alert for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Well, I mean, everybody. If you look up Lonnie Lincoln,
I know. I didn't know his full name.
Okay.
I didn't know Tombstone's
full
name.
You're a fake fan. What can I tell you?
Otto looks awesome.
See, I
think he looks good, and I cannot wait to see him with the arms.
I thought we were getting a whole, like, who's giving all these guys tech? And it was Oscorp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then once Osborn saw, like, the symbol, he was like, So I'm like, oh. But are they going to be like, is this a tease?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, someone's stealing my shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Turns out it's Octavius, which I'm cool with.
I did like we got our little introduction of Rhino.
Yeah, well, all those guys were somebody, because the other guy was the chameleon's name.
Yes.
Dimitri, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know who the two girls were.
I don't know. I don't know if the unicorn is an actual... All right, you tell me who the fuck they are, bitch.
Huh?
All right? You tell me who the fuck... Oh, I don't know either. Okay.
Diamondback. And... What?
Stop.
You know...
Would you stop
The
it?
one who had the laser helmet is Diamondback. God damn it. You looked at me and I broke. They're both part of the Serpent Society.
Oh, thank God. We need them. I need them to get ready for their big screen debut in Captain America. Oh, yeah, right. They got good.
They got good. To make room for Giancarlo Esposito.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
He should have been Blue Marvel from the jump. That would be badass.
He's old. Don't you want like a fucking...
If you look at pictures of Blue Marvel, he looks fucking old.
Yeah, but you want someone to take a punch, too. Right? Who looks like he's a superhero.
Okay.
Yeah. Giancarlo Esposito is like a... He's a fucking... Can be a more schemy...
Yeah.
I don't see him with a fucking gun. I mean, I see him with like a... I'm not like a mercenary type. But hey, we might be eating our words in a week's time. Who knows? What else do you like about it? Or do you want to talk about maybe you have gripes?
No, I mean, honestly, my major gripe with it is I don't like the theme song.
How woke it is, right?
The theme song is so garbage.
Woke. So woke, this fucking show, bro. Lady Kurt Connors, disgusting.
What's her name? Catherine Connors?
It doesn't matter. I think she's just Dr. Connors.
I know.
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
And I know, like, the
lizard could be a chick. I don't care.
I know the kid who fucking voices Spider-Man was like, I was afraid it was going to be too woke.
I think
it's like, shut up, you
no, I think that was very clickbaity because, like, the show's not woke. The show is just, it is what it is. And that's what life is.
Yeah.
Like, people, when they say woke, they're like, oh, like, this is a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Harry and Norman are black.
Yeah.
Nico is a lesbian or bisexual.
I
don't know.
love the fact that Nico and him are best friends.
Yeah, that's cool.
I fucking
dig that.
love that.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
No, it doesn't.
Spider-Man, it's like, it's not... okay, to call... woke is such a fucking slap... like label
it's such a
on
buzzword.
shit.
It's such a buzzword now
that people get all up in fucking arms. It is what it fucking is.
Yeah.
Relax, okay? People are people. People are things. It doesn't matter because of the freaking Kurt Connors is a lady. His fucking woke agenda. Like,
dude, I cannot wait to see her turn into the fucking lizard.
Yeah, sure. I'm cool with that.
But like I said, the theme. I don't like the theme song.
Yeah, theme song's a little hokey, jokey.
Like, it sounds like they took the '60s theme song and a little bit of the '90s theme song, and then whatever this homunculus is that we have now.
Well, they rapped over it, so you know.
I don't know. I'm like,
it's 2025.
It just doesn't. It just to me doesn't sound right. That's all.
That's where the skip intro button comes up.
Absolutely.
But I do like at the end they give you a brand new like splash screen. Like that's fun.
Yes. Yeah. They'll show you
that looks like a comic book cover.
Yeah, I dig that.
Like from Amazing Fantasy or that one where the one where Spider-Man's crawling.
Yes.
And you see it's a Romita. I think
with the spotlight on him.
Well, no, not with the spotlight where he's crawling and then you see the faces.
Shines.
The faces.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, because then they also did one where he was like crawling and the light there was a light shining.
Was there a light shining? You've not been clear about that. I've said it many times, Tom. I'm being sarcastic. I don't like how well Peter Parker's liked. I think a big part of Peter is that he struggles.
Okay.
And I know he is struggling to be a human being, a good friend.
Right.
But he's really, like, again, it's 2025. It's a little more accepting of nerds. But, I don't know. To see Peter not get bullied a little bit is like like, this is odd.
Yeah, the fact that they don't
There's
have,
no Flash Thompson. That's exactly the problem.
I was going to say,
that's the problem.
Flash, yeah. Because, like,
this is your what if. What if there was no Flash Thompson?
Yeah, I saw, like, Lonnie. I was like, okay, there's my Flash.
Right.
And then
but he's like,
no.
Yeah, he's like, you think he's the jock. So it's
right.
Always partnering up with the smart kid. But no, he's actually pretty smart, too. And I think he's going to have an interesting arc because of, now his gang connections and, he's going to have a fall from grace because he's getting tied to that as opposed to him being a star quarterback and very smart kid.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he's very well liked.
Something's going to happen where he makes a formula and he turns into, like...
Albino man?
Well... Or gets like granite skin. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
he's kind of he's got like hard skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable. It's
a fun watch.
It really is. It's fun to just throw it on and chill.
He's very quippy, which is nice. He's very jokey, which is Spider-Man. I don't have really any problem with it outside of what we just said. Which isn't much. It's not like I can't like. That fucking Disney's, I think Ultimate Spider-Man, or I think it's just called Spider-Man. Like, those shows were not for us. Like it just was. That was a generation.
Well, there was the Spectacular Spider-Man, which we liked.
Spectacular Spider-Man was a show I did not give a chance.
Right.
But heard good things. Because we grew up on the animated series.
Yeah. The Ultimate one was the one where he was like breaking the fourth wall all the time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he had like a little group of friends. He had like White Tiger and Luke Cage
and Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Did I like that one?
I didn't like the.
They did
a constant fourth wall breaking stuff,
but they also did like a Spider-Verse, and the Venom story in that got like pretty fucking dark.
Hey, don't get me wrong. There's some gems. None of it's all garbage.
Right.
I mean, I tried to watch Spider-Man Unlimited, and I'm like, I cannot watch this. This is not.
Come on, Spider-Man Unlimited was
not good. Yeah,
not good.
But yeah, it's enjoyable.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it because it's only 2 more weeks or something.
2 more
like
weeks. Yeah, because
and then doing multiple episodes,
and then we get into Daredevil. That is an intro. That is an intro. I do not skip. We also watched, not together, but the movie Saturday Night.
Yeah, I didn't know you watched this.
Yeah.
Okay. This was on my radar when it was in theaters, and I just never got a chance.
I didn't even know this movie fucking existed.
Okay, so it's funny. It's funny how we both came to that.
Yeah.
Like, once it hit streaming, you know, me and my girlfriend were like, oh, shit, it finally hit streaming. Like, let's check it out. So, and you were like, just, oh, shit, look at this.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What I really liked about this movie, there's really no name actors in it. Like, there were 2 name actors in it.
Yes, and they play supporting roles.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, and that's what I liked because, like, Saturday Night Live
was a bunch of nobodies.
Nobodies. Definitely did not paint John Belushi in a good light.
Chevy Chase in a good light. Chevy Chase was... So, Saturday Night
Well,
talks
and
about...
John Belushi... Apparently John Belushi was a pain in the ass to work with.
Oh, yeah, when he was a fucking coke fiend.
Yeah.
Not even the well, maybe the Mexican Coke, but not the, you know, not Coca-Cola.
No.
Saturday Night tells about the 2 hour and a half leading up to the first episode of Saturday Night Live, or Saturday Night was what it was called. Lorne Michaels' improv, not really improv, sketch comedy show with, you're right, a bunch of no-name actors at the time who now are comedy Mount
Legends.
Rushmores, you know what I mean? Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, Chevy Chase, Gilda Radner.
Chevy Chase definitely looks like he needs a punch.
And the rest. Chevy Chase now looks like the fucking, like a melted wax candle. But apparently very handsome back in the day. You know, very dashing, very, you know, but also a big fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Which they made very clear. Dan Aykroyd was probably a man whore, from what I remember.
I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised they didn't try to get Bill Hader to play Dan Aykroyd. I feel like Bill Hader probably could have pulled Dan Aykroyd off very well. But I am glad, like I said, I'm glad. So I heard about this movie because one of the guy that was the writer,
like the head writer,
yeah, the one that the one who went off on the old lady.
Yes.
He was in another movie that I ended up watching last weekend, 2 weekends ago. It was called Your Monster.
Okay.
It was like another take on Beauty and the Beast type of thing. But and I was just like, what else has this guy done? And Saturday Night was like the top thing that he like the other thing he did. So I was like, never even fucking heard of that, and read the description. I was like, oh shit, that sounds very cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw I don't think it wasn't trailers, but it was like ads on like Instagram or something like that. Like you're scrolling and you see like a thing, and I was like, oh, what is this? And I'm like, oh, it's interesting. And like some of the actors they got, they're like dead ringers almost. You know what I mean? Like the guy who does Chevy sounds like Chevy. The guy who does Aykroyd sounds like Dan Aykroyd. You know what I mean? Like I don't know a lot about the behind the scenes guys. You know what I mean? Like the writer or Lorne or Lorne's ex, but like the actors they got fucking play the role, you know? And I'm like, oh shit, like that's pretty good. The dude who does Carlin sounds like Carlin. Yeah. Like crazy. The guy who does Henson sounds like Henson. The guy who does Kaufman sounds like Kaufman.
So
Same guy, by the way.
Yes, I was about to say. Which I'm wondering how, because the Carlin estate is very protective of his legacy. So I'd be curious to be like, what, like, how hard it was to have his likeness on.
Well, I mean, it wasn't his likeness. It was a guy playing him. It's two different things. To use, like, archival footage, that's his likeness. Right. But you can have a guy be George Carlin.
But, like, also
you would have to be like, is this okay?
That's what I meant. Like,
you know? But, like,
unlike what DC did with Christopher Reeve.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. But, like, see, that they used his fucking CG face. Right. Like, that's two different things. They use a guy who dressed up like George Carlin. Same guy, not the same guy, but a different guy dressed up like Jim Henson. That same guy dressed up like Andy Kaufman, you know, like that. I don't know how SNL really feels about that movie. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine they wouldn't, because it doesn't really paint them in a bad light. Like, you know, I think the stories of how crazy it is and how much drug use it was in the fucking 70s. How they were the little engine that could, basically. I don't think those stories are hidden. You know, it's not like this movie's not scandalous.
Well, no, I mean,
because these stories have been told.
From what I understand, the movie was very loosely based off of there was a book. That other like past cast members were a part of.
Right.
So,
but like I don't know, why wouldn't SNL should embrace this? SNL should be like, here's the cast, or whatever. But I mean, they don't have to,
right?
They're entering their 50th episode, 50th year.
Yep.
Soon. Like, I mean, they're in their 50th year now, but I think the season starts soon or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, October is their anniversary.
There's actually there's a 4-part documentary
on Peacock. I know. I want to check it out.
But I think it's like. It's probably gonna. It's like watching a WWE documentary where it's like, well, we were, talk about the fucking drug use and talk about the fights, talk about the feuds, like talk about the good shit, I want to see how that hot dog was made.
You don't want to. You don't want to sugarcoat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't be like, and Robert Downey Jr. was a big star after this. Like, no, he was not. Stop it. Would you stop? Like, that whole season, I think Lauren wasn't even a part of. Like, that's like almost like a weird, forgotten season, or maybe that one or something. I don't know, but like Julie Louis-Dreyfus was on the show. Michael Hall, some 3-name combination of those.
Hi, Anthony Michael Hall.
I think so too. Yeah,
was he part of the Brat Pack? Then probably.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it was like this younger, hipper generation. I mean, Bill Murray was there. Like, let's talk about that shit.
I mean, Billy Crystal apparently got cut.
I didn't even realize that. I didn't know
that. So SNL for me, which I'm sure actually that might be an episode idea.
Okay,
we talk about SNL. For me was
favorite SNL characters. That'll be a top 10.
I like that. We'll
forget.
Was like Sandler, that whole group. Sandler, Mike Myers. Dana Carvey, Chris Farley, like that.
I would see that on Comedy Central. Like, the SNL I watched was the Chris Kattan, Will Ferrell.
Okay.
That generation.
See that was
where SNL was bad. I think everybody says, whatever season, whatever cast crew.
Right.
You grew up on, someone hates.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
But yes, I think that was a huge one too. Phil Hartman, Dana Carvey.
Oh yeah.
Sandler, Schneider.
Yeah.
Spade, Farley.
Just that, like,
and the women. Terrible.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like,
they were good too, though.
I feel like it was probably more. Like the
What?
I was gonna say like female hosts, but like.
Well, I mean, even female hosts like Candice Bergen was a huge one back in the day. I think Drew Barrymore was the youngest host, I guess, still ever. I guess. I mean, I don't know how old she was when she hosted, but but now obviously nowadays, there's tons of hosts. You'll get Hatsune Miku hosting one day, and it's going to be like, oh, whoa, my God. Fucking Vocaloid hosting.
I remember they released a box set of, like, at that point, I think it was, like, their 25th year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
It was, like, all the musical performances.
Sure.
And that box set was huge.
Oh, I believe it.
Like...
So we, Jen and I watched the first episode again.
Okay.
To actually see, like, let's see how it was. It is, like, don't get me wrong, that comedy is, like, dated. Not to say that it's bad, but it's like, I've seen funnier things, but that is, like, classic comedy. Like, that is, like with the whole bee skit that they talk about is the dumbest fucking shit. But, like, that's classic comedy. You know what I mean? Like, you guys also realize that nobody really, in the 70s, was seeing that on NBC specifically.
Right.
Like, that was how revolutionary that shit was. Kaufman doing the Mighty Mouse thing.
Right, yeah.
Classic bit. That's up there with, like, who's on first. Like, that is just a fucking, Carlin. Carlin was a little tame. Carlin's Carlin. But, like, he had to. He's on
National TV,
yeah. I'm surprised they kept the musical acts, though, on the Peacock.
Yeah,
I thought if anything they were going to cut. It was going to be the musical
back and
stuff.
Watch that.
Yeah, it's not bad because part of me wants to be like, you should just have the cast members like just remake it for shits.
Yeah,
and just
they might. Who knows?
I figured. I mean, maybe a special feature on a DVD or something like that if they even do that anymore.
I mean, one of my like it's a classic bit. It's with Richard Pryor and I want to say Chevy Chase, where like Chevy Chase is interviewing Richard Pryor.
They do like a word association thing.
Yeah, like shit like that. You would.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Like, I mean, they push the envelope hard even now.
I mean, nowadays it's tough. I'm gonna be honest. Just the culture and whatever.
But I mean, they do push it, especially with like Michael Shea and Colin Jost.
Oh yeah, no, because it's a comedy show. You know what I mean? Like
that
it is
and the
comedy
my
show.
god, the Tim Meadows. Cameron Diaz was the host.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Uncle Charlie's Choo Choo Factory. And,
Okay.
and they were all wearing letters of shirts.
Oh yeah, and it was
and Will Ferrell came wearing the letter N. And
you know what? I thought it was
or whoever.
Right.
It was someone and like Tim Meadows was like, no, and like tackles
I think,
him.
if I remember correctly, I thought it was 4 guys, 4 people, and it was the letters F, U, C, and K, right? Or something like that. And then they were all mixed up, but then they were like, all right, this one goes to the front of the train, so if he went to the front, it would say fuck.
Yeah.
I think it was. But, I mean, yeah, they do racy stuff. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, there are so many bits. Like,
yeah.
The Michael Myers character being tied to the jungle gym.
Oh, my God, yeah. That's,
with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. He gets a sugar rush.
Simon,
yes.
Well, no.
Simon's the kid in the bathtub.
Yeah. I was gonna say
that's a weird sentence to say out loud.
Yeah, Wayne's World.
Yeah,
but again,
listen, we'll save it for this SNL episode.
Yeah, we could go on and on. So.
This is true, yes, but definitely watch Saturday Night. I think
absolutely
out of the 2 movies I've seen this year, it might be my favorite.
Saturday Night. What was the other?
I saw Alien Romulus too. This year.
I don't.
Well, I mean that was Alien. That's Alien. But this was like, wow, that was pretty good. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Out of the 2 movies I've seen. But have we been up to anything else?
That's all we've been up to.
That's all we've been up to, Nation. We're getting to be that time. It is 5:41 on the dot, Eastern Standard Time.
We're going to run to the train.
We're already on the train. We're on the drink cart. We got everything. It is time for the Hype Train 2025.
Woo! Woo!
Come on, ride the train.
Why don't you hit pause?
Okay, I'll hit pause. All right, Tommy, your conductors are here. The RudeBoyz on the Hype Train 2025. What do we do here on RudeBoyz Hype Train?
We talk about stuff we're hyped about there.
There you go. So this stuff, we got a big list of games, comics, movies, TVs, and other shit out there, and we are going to talk about shit we are hyped. Now, it is February 8th. A little late, what we do. You know what's funny? Looking back at previous years, we haven't really had we do the Rudies and the hype, and then some years we do the hype and then the Rudies. So
I've said that in the past.
I thought it was the other way around.
And you're sorry. Like, no, we always do the Rudies first.
Well, remember this next year when you say the same bullshit.
Yeah. All right, fucking clink it.
Clink, drink it. Let's get hype.
Touch tips.
Video games, Tommy.
Video games.
Have you heard about these video games?
Yeah, I hear they cause a lot of violence in children.
Definitely, yes. No, most definitely. And we're going to get violent.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Split Fiction comes out March 6th. What is Split Fiction?
Split Fiction is done by the same group of people that did the game Tale of Two Brothers. They did A Way Out. They did It Takes Two. This is like co-op, couch, or you get to play it online. Couch co-op game.
I cannot wait for us to stream this and yell at each
Remember
other.
we tried this? We played a little bit of A Way Out. Remember that was that prison escape game?
Yeah, but we weren't streaming yet.
No, we did stream a little bit on that, but it came out all fucking garbled. It came out real bad. It was one of our first RudeBoyz streamings.
Huh.
And we played it once and we never played it again. But this they do some good stuff. I agree with you. They have some good fun games. This one looks cool. You're playing as 2 authors. They go in different genres. So one level could be like a space thing. One is like you're in a jungle. One you're in like a fun cartoon land. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty cool, and like it's a little asynchronous, meaning that like it's not like a Lego co-op game where it's like your guys are doing the same thing, which we know about those Lego co-op games. Where like
still waiting for you to
one person might
be
fighting enemies, the other person solving a puzzle to stop the enemies. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty cool like that.
Okay. We did wonderful with Portal 2.
Oh man, we might do it again this year.
I did say I did agree to that. Fuck my ass.
They do a thing though where if you can play this game online with people with just one copy, like they have like a. Like it's like a friend pass or something like that.
Cool,
so
cool.
It definitely, because you can't play this game alone. You have to play it co-op, and you have to have a friend. You have to have someone you know. I don't think it does just like hook me up with a random party person. Like you need to know the person. So it looks great. I think it looks like a very fun. It was I think announced at the Game Awards. It looks cool. I like it. And let's
the Game Awards where. Yep. We're so hyped. We're so hyped.
Well, I mean, the Game Awards filled out this list nicely. So.
Yeah, Game Awards where we will always show 2 awards, but show a bunch of trailers anyway.
For real.
Assassin's Creed Shadows. This, after playing Ghost of Tsushima, March 20th.
Yes.
I'm stoked for this.
Oh yeah, no, I think everybody has wanted a Japanese feudal Japan inspired Assassin's Creed for so long. This got delayed from last year into this year, and I think March 20th is the final date. I know they might have bumped it a little bit here and there, or some other game got bumped here and there. This is as updated as we don't do research, but if I hear an update or I hear a change, I try to change it. Objective word. But yes, March 20th. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since Christ Almighty. I think the last one I played was Black Flag.
Are they on the Game Pass?
So I believe Origins, the Egyptian one, Odyssey, which I'm interested in, is on Game Pass. I think Vikings is too, or whatever the fuck that was called.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Okay.
I think those are on Game Pass. But I haven't played any of them since. The feudal Japan stuff is tickling my interest.
I haven't played Assassin's Creed games since the first one.
Can't picture you playing an Assassin's Creed
first
game.
one.
I'm not gonna lie.
I played the first one.
For how long? I
missed Bales of Hay like 4 times, and then I stopped.
Fuck this game. I got you.
Xenoblade Chronicles 10.
X. In this case, it's X.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were testing me.
No.
Definitive Edition, March 20th as well.
This is the last Xenoblade game that is missing on the Switch. So Xenoblade is it's an action RPG, JRPG series from Monolith Soft. Xenoblade Chronicles X was the one that was stuck on Wii U for the longest time, and it has mechs. I was super hyped to play this game on the Wii U, but it was also the Wii U, and that was a bit of this is tough to This was tough to play a little bit, but I'm excited for it because I loved Xenoblade Chronicles when I first played it, and then I tried to replay it, and I'm like, this is a lot of game. It's a lot of game.
Right.
And people love a lot of game. If you love a lot of game, some of these games we might not love, but we think the nation might love. So, and Xenoblade Chronicles X might fit into that.
That is definitely a you game.
Yes.
I've tried playing Xenoblade Chronicles. Wasn't a fan.
Before we move on to the next one, I just want to say, in between this this item and the next item, April 2nd, we're getting a Nintendo Direct all about the Switch 2. So this list might be changing all over the place when we find out more about the Switch 2. So we got that coming up this year. Very hyped for that.
Cool.
Yep.
Fatal Fury, City of Wolves.
It's no wolf thing, you would think.
April 21st, one day before some asshole's birthday.
That's me, all right. I put this on here because I love fighting games from afar. And this is just another Fatal Fury. It's a sequel to Mark of the Wolves.
You like me you like watching me play
they
fighting
look
games?
Cool, man. I like them. I like the lore. I like the stories. I just don't like playing them. I do not have the brain capacity to do that shit. But yeah, cool. Yeah, it's new Fatal Fury. That's neat.
I've liked the Fatal Fury.
Yeah. Fatal Fury games.
Story, world.
Yeah. Nice chest. Come on, you know what we're talking about.
Terry Bogard's arms.
Hell yeah, brother. Joe Higashi's hair.
Geese Howard.
Geese.
Doom, the Dark Ages. Anything to do with Marvel?
No, Doom, like the shooting. Doom.
Oh, I don't care. It's never a Doom fan.
May 15th. Never a Doom fan.
No.
Okay.
Never, I played it.
We were talking about your FPS history.
Yes.
I'm with you. I get it. I played Doom 2016, and it was fun, because it was just a fun arcade shooter. Power fantasy, which is when I want to play I don't like playing first-person shooters, but if you give me one, let me just shoot a whole bunch of monsters with unlimited ammo. This one takes place in the Dark Ages, so it's like medieval inspired. You know, like you have a shield, you can get into like a big mech, you can ride dragons. Like, this seems pretty much, yes, I know I said medieval, but it's like space hell medieval. Like, it's Doom, you know, like it's obviously not realistic medieval, but it's like, you know, castles and towers and hellspawn, you know, like, it's wild stuff.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2, May 16th.
Yes. So
sorry, Doom the Dark Ages comes out May 15th.
Yes, I covered for you.
Okay, I wasn't listening.
And fair. This is the game that's going to have Capcom vs. SNK 2. Which everyone is super hyped for.
Nice.
And Capcom vs. SNK 1, and I think the Power Stone games, maybe Darkstalkers, I don't know. We don't do research here, but the big one is Capcom vs. SNK. That one I loved. I played that when I went to Vegas with my family when I was a small, wee little 18-year-old child, and I couldn't do shit on my own.
When I was a young warthog.
I found this arcade game, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to check it out. And my team was Akuma, Terry, and Haomaru, the dude from Samurai Showdown. Show. That was my team, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Then it came on GameCube, and because the GameCube controller is shitty for actual fighting games, they made an ism, which basically just a control style, called, like, GC-ism.
Okay.
Where, not like the autism, but the GC-ism, where you would flick the C stick, and it would do one of those, instant, you push it forward and you do Hadoukens, you know, like, it was such cheap shit, but I loved it, because of course you want to just power fantasy, that's what it was. I still, to this day, on that GameCube memory card, because you could save replays, it was me, and at the time, my friend James, we played with the 2 secret boss characters, unlimited, you know, like infinite health, infinite super meter, and we just went fucking hog wild, and it was just a time limit, you know? So it was like whoever got the last hit in. And it was so much fun. And I have those saved because we're just pulling out supers like nonstop. It's ridiculous.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this. This is nostalgic for me. And
wonder what beat 'em up they're going to put in there.
No, I don't. I think they only put a beat 'em up in the Marvel one because it was like, well, we got all this.
This is Capcom,
we're doing all this Marvel shit. Well, that was Capcom as well, but
no, but it's not Capcom Marvel.
Yeah, but they were like, but we got this one Punisher game. Should we just throw that on there too? It's Marvel. Yeah, okay. They need to do a Final Fight collection because 2 and 3 are stuck on the Super Nintendo. I have them on Wii U, so one day we'll have to stream them.
House of the Dead 2 remake coming in spring.
Correct. Yes. So House of the Dead 2 is the first good one. The first one's not the best.
Right.
Even the remake's kind of crummy.
Right.
To this day, I'm thinking about, because we did try playing it, but it's tough to do that on the Switch because it's not like, if these were remade for the Wii, which I think 2 and 3 were put on the Wii, that's easy. It's a cursor, you know what I mean? The Switch is like gyros and shit, so it's kind of tough, you know? You don't that's not a game you play with the controller.
No.
You know, you need that, you know, point and shoot sort of thing.
Don't they have the fucking zero gun?
That's what I'm saying.
Gun?
There's got to be some sort of attachment, I got to look into something like that because I do love me some light gun games. Sucker for light gun games.
Metal Gear Solid Delta, August 28th.
Yeah, so this isn't officially announced. That release date might have been leaked, but it's on here. This is the full-on remake for Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Looks super great. Coming back with the original cast. Well, because it's using the original audio. So, David Hayter, Paul, I was going to say Ellering, but that's not his name. Also, he's not in this game. That's Colonel. Yeah, like that. Exactly. Yeah. But I don't know how that's going to work. You know what I mean? Like, how does the game... Like, if you're holding the Joy-Con like this, how does it think that's more like it? Yeah. Yes. Okay. See, Tommy's looking up some guns for us. It's America, baby. 47, baby, in whatever. Anyway, Metal Gear Solid Delta looks super neat. Hope I should be coming out this year. Love me some Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear is... I have a very love-hate relationship with
I can understand that. I can definitely understand that.
Fuck Vamp.
Well, Vamp's not in this game. I can tell you that much. Unless they add him, but I don't think they will.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound coming in the summer.
So this was the first Ninja Gaiden game and the only Ninja Gaiden game we thought we were going to get this year. This is a 2D, retro-inspired, fucking Ninja Gaiden game. I think it's done by the same team that did Blasphemous. So that's neat. And Tom's distracted. You okay over there, buddy boy?
Yeah, it said that those light guns couldn't be delivered to my current location.
Oh boy, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't fucking know.
Oh god. But yeah, that's what that is. Yep. Some more some Ninja Gaiden stuff done by the Blasphemous people. Which again was what we thought was going to be the only Ninja Gaiden game coming out this year.
Double Dragon Revive, October 23rd.
So I think this is just another Double Dragon game.
Sure.
Cool. I know Double Dragon 4 wasn't received well. That was the one that made it look like it was on the NES. And people were like, yeesh, this is not great. But I mean, I like Double Dragon Neon. That was cool, done by Way Forward. I know Double Dragon Gaiden came out last year or something like that. And people were, it was kind of like Rogi, where like you would have like buffs and stuff. And, and that was mixed. But people keep making Double Dragon games.
People love Double Dragon games, but...
Evidently, they keep making them. If they didn't, they wouldn't make them.
Yeah. We also have Grand Theft Auto 6, maybe the fall.
It was confirmed that it's coming out in the fall. The Take-Two or 2K Take-Two. They said, they were like, nope, it's definitely coming out this fall. It's definitely coming out this year, and it's definitely coming out in fall. Right. So, listen, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I mean, we've had hype episodes where we talk about shit, and that shit doesn't happen. So. And I mean, the rest of the list is non-confirmed, non-committed to 2025. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, Grand Theft Auto. I mean, listen, the last Grand Theft Auto game I ever played was San Andreas, and even then, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Should I give it another chance? Probably. I think I own 5 somewhere.
If not, I may have it.
See, there you go. Like, it's somewhere.
It's on the PS. I have it on the PS4.
It's on everything.
Right.
GT, except for the Switch, everybody. Whoa. Switch 2, baby.
Yeah, I'm sure the ports will be garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden 4 for the fall.
See? Now, here we go. Another Ninja Gaiden game. Yeah. We didn't know about this. I think this was put out by Platinum, so it's over-the-top action.
Right, this was on the Game Awards, right?
This one was not, no.
Oh, it was the other one.
The other one was. Ragebound was. This one was announced maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Okay.
For like a big, like a developer thing, but... that's pretty cool. Listen, I'm down for that. Not on this list, real fast before I forget. Onimusha remake, there's going to be a new Onimusha.
Okay.
Did you fuck with the Onimusha games?
I fucked with the one that John Renault was in.
Okay, that's 3, I think.
Yeah, and then I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Typical Todd.
I was about to say, like, that's actually the title of your autobiography. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I bought it. I bought it for like what, $50 is one game. Is what traded in for 25.
There you go, man. That's the amount of the amount of PS2 games I've passed through. Like I was in a real big Drakengard phase. You know, I was like, "Ooh, this game is great." Like, what the fuck is wrong?
I was in a big Legacy of Kain phase.
Well, there you go. That's all good. But I think that's coming out this year.
Was good.
Max, see, there you go. I think that game's coming out. Either that or the Onimusha 2 remake is coming out. So yeah,
interesting.
I might be not. It might be not committed for this year, but whatever.
The Wolf Among Us 2, which I didn't even know was in any kind of development.
So the rest of this list is all stuff that's maybe this year. It has been in development. I think there was a trailer or like a teaser trailer last Game Awards, 2 Game Awards ago. I don't know. So who knows? It's on the list.
I never finished that game because Bazinga, when she was a puppy, ate the PSP cartridge when she was a puppy and she was
UMD.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I got knocked down and she found it.
She got up again.
She was just like, "Oh, this looks like something to chew on."
I mean, they do look tasty.
You fucking. And she's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm like, eh. I was like, what your other father doesn't know can't hurt him.
Go.
So, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which I'm sure will get updates with Switch 2, maybe.
Correct. Yeah. Is this going to be on Switch 1? Is it going to be cross-platform?
Right.
I mean, well, we know that Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible, so it will be playable on Switch 2. But is there going to be a Switch 2 version?
Right.
You know, we'll find out more in April.
Yep.
But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, very, very hyped for.
Yeah.
Love me some Metroid.
Borderlands 4.
That's a thing that's happening.
Didn't
I'm not
know.
a Borderlands guy.
Nah, same.
Okay, so maybe someone is.
Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4.
So Deltarune is the spiritual sequel to Undertale. Undertale was done by Toby Fox.
Is that no, that was Limbo you played.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Undertale, I think, has an anniversary this year, so I should probably replay it.
Yeah.
That's a very enjoyable game. I never really gave Deltarune a chance. Chapters 1 and 2 are available for free. So they're downloaded on a Switch. And I really should check it out, but I know he wanted Toby Fox, the developer, wanted to kind of drip feed it almost, be like, all right, here's a little bit of Chapter 3, and then he just was like, I'm just going to release everything all at once.
Right,
and it's like, all right, cool, so that should be happening this year.
Cool. Dispatch.
Dispatch was announced at the Game Awards. That's the, it's got Aaron Paul and Laura Bailey, I think, and a gamut of other voice actors. They're playing it's a narrative story-based game. What the fuck was that?
I was fixing my hoodie.
Oh, I thought you were like, ooh, I don't know what the fuck that was. It's a narrative-based, action, adventure game.
Uh-huh.
Like what a Telltale would put out back in the day. You know what I mean? I think it's
like The Quarry.
Yes.
Okay.
I think what Dispatch is, it's you're at like a dispatch for superheroes. If I remember correctly,
yes,
this is the one that's kind of looks like a cartoon.
Yes. Okay.
Looks really nice. Seems
fun.
really funny. So
yeah.
I'm excited for that. It should be coming out this year.
Ghost of Yotai.
Yep.
Fucking stoked.
We are converts to Ghost of Tsushima and that whole franchise and what Sucker Punch has done with that series franchise, so we are very hyped for Ghost of Yotai. Yeah. So more please, yes. Yum yum and my tum tum.
Marvel 1943, The Rise of Hydra.
This might be coming out this year. This is the one where it's like you got Captain America and Black Panther and 2 other characters fighting in World War II or in a World War II atmosphere.
Right.
This is done by Amy Hennig, whatever. The lead writer for, I think, Uncharted 1 and 2. And I think your Legacy of Kain games. I think she wrote those, or she was part of that. Or maybe the other one, Soul Reaver.
Maybe Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver was a little more well-received.
Okay.
Mouse P.I. for Hire the whole time. I'm so glad I didn't fuck that up. The whole time I'm reading it as Mouse Pie for Hire.
Mouse Pie. This is a first-person shooter that looks like it was ripped out of Steamboat Willie. That's like the art style that it goes for. Like
is
it's
it
a
Mickey Mouse game?
No, it's not a Mickey Mouse game. But that's why they're making it like, oh, it's a mouse. I know that is public domain now, but you know, it's got that style. You know, like how Cuphead looked that way. Yeah. This game looks this way. You know,
I thought this was like almost like a Great Mousecapades type of bullshit thing. You never played the Great Mousecapades?
Oh, the Mickey Mouse game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought.
I'm sorry. No, this is an first-person shooter.
Oh,
looks like a gritty noir game, but it's in a cartoon.
Okay.
1930s style. You know?
Okay.
Looks nice to look at. That's it.
Pokemon Legends Z through A. That's not how that works.
ZA, yeah. No, you're right. It's not. But that's how Pokemon. That's Pokemon for you. This is the new Legends game. I love Legends Arceus.
Okay.
This is slated for Switch. Slated for this year. Maybe Switch 2. We'll find out more. I think Pokemon Day is this month, February at some point. So they'll probably announce some more stuff about that. But this one takes place in Kalos, which is the region from the games X and Y, which I really liked.
Okay.
So I'm very excited for that. It's going to bring back Mega Evolutions, and yeah. Cool stuff.
Professor Layton and the New World of Steve.
Yes, love me some Professor Layton. We were away for a bit, and now we're back. And
cool.
The World of Steam, yeah, love me some Layton.
Switch 2?
Well, yeah, so this is question marks because at the point we didn't know.
Right.
But come April 2nd,
we'll have a definitive date.
We're going to get some info, baby. Happy about that.
Hades 2?
Hades 2 is in early access right now. Maybe we'll get an actual final release.
Early access, it's like...
I think 2 years. Yeah. I think, yeah. But, like, hopefully... I mean, Hades 1 was in early access for a while, from what I remember.
True.
But this was our game of the year for 2018, 2020. I forget what year it was. But, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be some more Hades, which we all like.
Wolverine?
Insomniac is still committed. It's obviously still making Wolverine.
Right.
I know last year they got hit with fucking scumbag hackers, and a lot of their personal data and a lot of stuff was leaked and stuff like that. So it's very demoralizing for them.
But they laid off a bunch of people.
Well, yeah, welcome to the fucking game industry,
right,
everybody. Fucking bullshit. Unionize, baby.
Who are the scumbags? The ones who leaked or the ones who laid off people and lost their jobs?
There's not one villain in this story. There's multiple villains, Tom. I hate to say it.
Much like Spider-Man fights multiple villains.
See, exactly, yes. So maybe Wolverine's coming out this year. Who knows? Hopefully we find out some more information.
Spider-Man 2 DLC?
Not happening. It came out on PC. That's it. I don't know. I don't know. Spider-Man 2, very good game.
Very lackadaisical.
Would have liked to have a little more, but that's me being greedy.
Oh, yeah, no, same.
You know? Like, what are you going to do? Maybe we'll get like a little Miles Morales side story thing like we did last time. You know, like a little mini story. Whatever. I don't know. We're done. Spider-Man 2's over.
Comics.
Comic talk. What do we got, Tommy?
DCX Sonic coming out March 18th.
Yeah, so the crossover nobody wanted. Nobody knew they wanted. They're going to have a Sonic the Hedgehog / DC crossover where some of the superheroes are, some of the Sonic characters dressing up like DC superheroes. Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds absolutely silly.
Listen, comics are silly. You know? We're going to talk about some silly comics, but like, you know, like last year, like having like, even like Ninja Turtles teaming up with fucking Transformers, you know what I mean? Like, sure, why not? Sure. You know?
Batman Hush 2, Batman 154, March 26th.
Yeah, so this is Jim Lee coming back to the Batman team with Hush 2, because I know Tommy loves Hush.
I do.
Are you excited about a sequel to Hush?
Check it out when it comes out in graphic novel.
There you go. So not that excited.
I didn't pick up the single issues for the first one either.
Right. All right.
It's just cheaper and easier to pick it up in collection.
I get it. Listen, I get it.
So don't fucking judge.
Relax. I'm not judging.
Anyway, what I am judging about is the fact that this is on the list. And the fact that I gotta say it.
That's why it's on the list.
Harley Quinn Fartacular Silent But Deadly, March 26th.
This is for all you freaks out there.
So fucking stupid. And
apparently Harley Quinn's got some gas.
And for anyone that
you're into that.
For anyone that likes that stupid fucking show on Max.
All right, calm down. People like that show.
Show sucks.
It's on like 5 seasons. Okay, you don't like it.
I don't fucking care. Anyway, moving along.
You don't want to keep talking about
No.
Harley Quinn having gas? You sure?
I will sooner talk about Godzilla vs. Marvel.
Oh, that's next on the list.
Coming out in March versus Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so
X-Men are also involved in there.
Well, yeah. So it's going to be a longer running. It's not like a saga. It's
Right.
like several Marvel characters are going to be Marvel properties are going to have interactions with Godzilla in March. It's going to be Godzilla vs. Fantastic Four to start, and then as we continue, much like what's going to be coming up on next on our list,
Spider-Man vs. the Predator
in April. Spider-Man's going to get killed. Sorry,
seriously,
like
Wolverine had a tough time with him.
Yeah, but I like these. I like these crossovers that Marvel's doing. Fox, whatever you want to call them now.
Well, what about the DC versus King Kong?
Are you making shit up?
No, seriously. They did DC. God. It was DC versus King Kong. Maybe it was Godzilla. It was one of the Titans.
Well, no, I'm talking about because of jerk. I'm talking about because of Predator. Because that's all now owned by Disney, you know. So it's like now these toys are playing together. You know what I mean? We're not bringing in Predator to the MCU, but like we're having these 5-issue stories of Predator versus Wolverine or Predator versus Black Panther, which has happened, and now Predator versus Spider-Man or Avengers versus Aliens. You know, like I like that. You know, and I'm excited for that.
Fucking Captain America's face on those. Spider-Verse versus Venomverse.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of Spider-Man versus a whole bunch of Venoms coming out this year. If people still like that, cool for you. I did like it, and now it's like, this is too much.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Keep up, you know? Sorry, Dan Slott.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what I'm
the less spoken about that, the better. Movies.
Movie time.
Hey, a movie we're got... probably seeing next week.
Hey.
Captain America: Brave New World. Definitely stoked for this.
When's it coming out?
February 14th.
Oh, yeah. This cup.
Lover's Day.
Yes, this is the... man, people are really like... I know we were talking about this, that you know of somebody who has mixed feelings about the movie already. I mean, people are like...
shitting on it because...
don't know. I mean, listen, you can't have a Captain America movie... You can, actually. And in this political climate, be charged about it. You know what I mean? Like, Marvel really... Sorry, Marvel Studios really needs some sort of, like... something with a little gusto. We just got a Fantastic Four trailer, which we didn't talk about, but we'll be talking about it in a little bit. They really are putting their best foot forward for that. Like, even the reveal, like, was like a big like talk show thing, and like, you know, they made it like, hey everybody, this is a big deal, okay?
Listen, you fascist
we're all gonna have a good time. No, I'm not even talking about that.
No,
I'm
but
thinking,
listen,
like,
you fascist douchebags. If you think Captain America would... any version of Captain America would accept this fucking political climate currently, you're fucking wrong, and we don't need you in the goddamn nation.
U.S. agent, and he exists.
Yeah.
In another movie we're going to talk about later, but I just want to have a fun time. You know what I mean?
think it's going to be fun,
all right.
and I'm enjoying it.
And we're going to find out about it next time on the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
Next up is The Monkey, comes out February 21st. This is a Stephen King novella or short story.
Okay.
They just love taking short stories and putting them into, like, making them into movies.
Right.
Looks interesting. I don't really know anything about it. I think it was in Night Shift.
What, the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But spooky. Cool. I'm here for it. The Day the Earth Blew Up. I mean, that happened... That really happened November 5th, 2024.
This is the new Daffy Duck and Porky Pig movie, which looks very silly and fun, you know? Like,
okay, comes out the 28th of this month.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right.
Mickey 17! This movie looks terrible. Looks like it's the fucking... Did you ever see the movie The Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
Where he dies repeatedly and trying different missions and not to die. Yeah, that's what this movie looks fucking like. It looks terrible.
Well, I mean, this is done by the same director who did Parasite.
Cool.
Which got a lot of good buzz. And this has Robert Pattinson. He's a man who gets cloned and dies
over and over
again, and some of his clones meet up. So, I'm kind of excited about it.
Cool.
All right. I won't go out to see it. I'm not gonna be. I'm just saying, like a lot of these. Like Tom, realistically, how many of these movies am I gonna go out to see?
Sinners, which is one that I'm actually looking forward to. This is Ryan Coogler.
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan. It's a vampire movie.
Yep.
Haley Steinfeld is in it.
Yes.
It's a vampire movie that takes place in the 1920s during like the Jim Crow law and everything. Yep. So it looks very interesting. I'm sure with the Superb Owl, they'll be showing a new trailer.
Okay. This is Ryan Coogler, you said?
Yes, I said Ryan Coogler.
Yes.
The 25th of April, Until Dawn.
So this is the movie based off of the video game, Until Dawn, which is also a very cinematic game. Right. So... which is all about choices and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, and they could have just done a movie based off of this and then just got a check signed. But what they're doing is, it's kind of like...
Are they making people choose?
No. Oh my god. God, that would... Remember they used to do that? Remember there were movies that you could do that? This is...
I'm going to choose not to watch it.
What they're doing, they're kind of doing like a Happy Death Day sort of thing.
Okay.
Where they'll show choices as it goes, and then they'll kind of like rewind back and show you the other thing too. You know, like they'll kind of like run that path through, and then they'll take you back to the moment, like the storyline, like kind of like splintered off. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of which door should I go through, they go through the left. They do the thing. They couple more scenes. Blah 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 blah, and then something happens, and then they go back. Let's see what happened on the other side. You know what I mean?
So it's Final Destination.
Yeah, but Final Destination was kids get killed. That's it. This one is like, wow, let's see how many times these kids get killed. You know, like it's an interesting take when it could have been real lazy.
Cool.
That's all I'll say.
It sounds like it could have been a Netflix show.
It probably they might have wanted to do that. They might want to do that, but I'm just saying. Oh yeah, fucking Bandersnatch. That's right. There you go.
Thunderbolts, Astrax.
Yeah. U.S. Agent. This is your movie, baby.
Sentry.
We don't know about that yet. We do because we're fucking nerds.
I don't know. I'm stoked just to see that Bucky Barnes is getting more shit.
Oh yeah, man. You need some fucking Sebastian Stan, bro. Yeah. He's killing it, bro.
Death of a Unicorn comes out in spring. I don't even know what the fuck
this is. I think it is. I probably should Google it real fast, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try to remember. This is Paul Rudd and some young actress. They run over a unicorn, and they like it's like, oh, holy shit! I can't believe this is happening.
That's like 900 Years Bad Luck,
right? Because the unicorn comes back to get them. And it's like very like slapstick comedy, like, you know. Remember that one scene in Cabin in the Woods, where the unicorn kills a man? Right. Like it's like a lot of that. Where like, what the fuck is going on? Like the unicorn stalks them and shit. I kind of want
the unicorn to be walking on its back legs, just all buffed and shit, and like hunting them down.
That's a little maybe too dark.
Oh god.
Death of a Unicorn. Jenna Ortega. And, yeah, they, here's this father and daughter duo, Riley and Elliot, hit a unicorn with their car and bring it to a wilderness retreat of the mega wealthy pharmaceutical CEO. So if you want to see the rich get fucking murked by a unicorn, this is the movie for you, everybody. March 28th. Check it out in theaters.
Ballerina, June 6th. This takes place in the John Wick world.
Mm-hmm. The John Wick-averse. Did you watch that fucking show?
No.
Okay.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
You're more of a John Wick fan than I, so.
I didn't have the attention span for it.
That's understandable. The Continental, that's what it's called.
Yes.
I forgot all about it.
Looks pretty good.
Okay.
You know, from the trailer.
Is it still Ana de Armas?
yes. I want to say yes.
I want to say yes.
I don't know. Maybe I see it in theaters. Maybe I don't.
Okay. It is on
20...
the Dharmas. Yes.
It is?
Yes.
28 years later, June 20th. This I actually want to try and see in theaters.
Okay.
This is part of the 28 days later, 28 weeks later. So yeah, like this, and apparently Cillian Murphy's going to be in it again, so should definitely be good. Next up, surprisingly looks good, is Superman. Comes out on Free Slurpee Day, 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it is, it looks good.
It does.
We were talking about the trailer. If you told me James Gunn did this, then I would be very surprised. Because it's not, where's the pop music? Where's the fucking hokey dokey bullshit? No. I'm like, okay, that's a good comic book movie trailer.
Okay.
And, yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if we're going to go see it. I don't know if I'm going to go see it. But
we'll see. We'll play it by ear.
It's on the, we'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking July. We might all be nuked by then. Actually, I hope we get nuked after the 26th.
Right, because...
Or the 27th, because we'll probably see it that Saturday.
Yeah, fair. Because...
Fantastic Four First Steps comes out.
We just saw a trailer. We got a trailer, a few days ago.
Right.
For Fantastic Four First Steps. We'll talk about the trailer a little bit. What'd you think about the trailer?
Fucking looks so much fun. So awesome. Love the fact that we're
Love
actually...
the style.
Huh?
The good style.
Yeah, love the fact that we're getting a comic accurate thing.
Yeah. You need the thing with the fucking...
Brick brow.
The brick eyebrows, yeah. I don't like...
People complaining about it, I love even more.
What, about his voice?
The brick brow.
That's the thing.
I know, people are fucking retarded. What do you expect?
The voice, I'm just used to a gravelly voice. I'm not used to just a regular guy's voice coming out of the thing. I'm used to a Brooklyn accent, it's clobbering time. Stretch, get over here.
I do.
Like, I'm expecting that. I can't hear name
Michael
to
Chiklis.
come to me. Michael Chiklis, exactly.
Michael Chiklis had like the
he did, that's Michael Chiklis though. I can't picture that guy.
Something or another.
Yeah, something like that.
Richie from The Bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
Cousin.
By the way, those videos are hysterical.
Yeah, him and Herbie fucking cursing at each other
in the kitchen.
Good.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
Using the voiceover.
Yep.
Definitely stoked for it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was stoked already.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Still feel that Pedro Pascal was a bit of a hot shot casting.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I think you're right. But we're gonna see if he's the right man for the job. That's really what it comes down to. The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. Proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
What
do you think Malkovich is? People are saying the character Red Ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that too. I don't even...
So the Red Ghost in the story, in the comics, he wanted to recreate the flight they took, the Fantastic Four took. Well, not the Fantastic Four, but the team took.
He's a commie, right?
I don't know. I think Red Ghost is just a name that now has communism connotations to it because the red.
Right.
But I think he took like monkeys up to space and then they got cosmic rays, so then they became not superheroes, but superpowered. So I think so people
comics are so stupid. I love them.
This is Stan Lee, bro. Like,
I love, but
what
I
if
hate
there were
comic
monkeys?
books. Oh
this
my
is
god.
Stan Lee. True believers, Marvel's first family is coming, fighting some apes. And the Moloids.
R.I.P. Stan.
Yeah, I know. Stan Lee, we'll never see a good Fantastic Four movie.
Fuck it. He'll never be in a good Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, there you go. It was good cast. That was good casting. He played the little fucking mailman.
The mailman, Willie.
Yeah, that was because he's an old man. That's
oh yeah,
good.
Is he? I didn't notice.
I meant Willie.
Huh?
I meant the mailman was an old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Should be good.
Yeah. Okay.
People are already complaining. I love it.
Oh, shit. What are they complaining about?
The brick brows.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Why am I gonna be... Why should I give a shit about these characters if you're just gonna be resetting their universe? Blah, blah,
Well,
blah.
that's their job.
Which
that's
I
the
honestly...
story.
There's a theory was brought to me that this might be like a pocket dimension that... Apparently, they might have existed in the MCU the whole time, and Franklin Richards made a pocket dimension to protect them from the blip.
Yeah, I was the theory I heard was similar to that, where that these are, I'm going to say 616, but we know that's
like
we know that's not it.
19,000, yeah.
Yeah, but like they are from the MCU.
Yeah.
And then they travel to this dimension, to this universe. And then they want to get back to the MCU.
And then the other theory is that Galactus is Franklin Richards.
Well, wasn't that a comic book?
Earth X.
Okay, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Nah. There's a lot of words in that book. I'm not going to read it.
You should.
It's a lot of words.
It's one of those, like, pinnacle books you should read. I know.
A lot of words.
I'll read
it. Of words.
I'll read it to you.
Okay, cool. Read me a bedtime story.
We'll do... What
this is when...
We'll do, like, chunks of episodes where I read you pages of Earth X.
There you go.
Naked Gun 8-1.
So this is done by, I think, 2/3 of... Akira... I forget the guy's name. Akiva, he's from the Lonely Island. He's like that group. The guys did like Hot Rod and Pop Star.
Okay.
They are
Superstar?
remaking... No, not Superstar. They are remaking, redoing, making a new reboot Naked Gun using Liam Neeson, who is a badass actor with a very funny sense of humor. And I'm very excited about that because...
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, yes. Not Leslie Nelson. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. What's up, Tommy? Talk to me. Have you seen Liam Neeson in Funny Things?
I never gave a shit about the Naked Gun movie.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if you want to go see it, cool. I'll go see it with you.
They're more,
Like, I didn't like Police Store. Like, I don't know.
If you don't... Listen, if you didn't like Police Squad, then that's
Squad.
Naked Gun. Like, that's Naked Gun.
Yeah, no, I never... Like, I think out of, like, that whole, like, group of movies, the only one I really like is Airplane.
That's... yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's the same similar vein of comedy.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
But Police Squad is, like, a different...
Right.
Is, like... Yeah.
Oh, maybe I need to watch them again.
It's funny stuff. I enjoy it.
Okay.
Yes.
The Bride comes out October 3rd. This is... Fuck, I forget the director.
The director is Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
With Christian Bale, Jake Gyllenhaal, Jesse Buckley, John Magaro. This is a take on 1930s Frankenstein to create his wife. So here we go. This is like a Bride of Frankenstein movie.
And then, actually, I thought I saw that there was another Frankenstein type movie coming out that Del Toro's directing.
Let me look it up.
With Oscar Isaac as Dr. Frankenstein.
I am looking it up right now for you, my friend.
Okay, I should have brought it up, but I forgot about it till I saw The Bride. We also have Tron Ares coming out in October as well.
It's in post-production right now. So
okay.
They're still figuring it out.
Okay.
But maybe this year.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the third Tron movie, starring
cool.
everybody's favorite Jared Leto. I think it's got the 9 Inch Nails guy doing the soundtrack.
Trent Reznor.
Yep.
Movie that no one asked for.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
No one asked for the second one either.
Yeah, listen. For an Olivia Wilde fan like myself.
Yes, Olivia Wilde in a tight bodysuit.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I literally just said it this week. She's the best part of that movie.
Yeah.
And then Daft Punk. That's about it.
Sure.
Yeah. Again, nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for wacky CGI Jeff Bridges.
Black Phone 2 coming out October 17th. Don't really understand the reasoning for this.
It's just more Black Phone, right?
I know.
Imagine.
Yeah. Did you ever see it?
No, I did not. But you saw it. You liked it.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know.
Maybe Rootober. Maybe we'll go to the movies.
Okay. Mortal Kombat 2 coming out October 24th.
Yep. This is a sequel to Mortal Kombat, everybody.
Cool.
In case you didn't know.
Should be good. I liked the first one.
First one was okay.
It was fun. We had a good time watching it.
We had a good time watching. We have a good time watching everything.
Yeah.
Except Madam Web. Which is my fault. Yes, it's my fault.
I just, every time you say that, I want to throw a bottle at you.
Don't throw a bottle at me.
Predator Badlands.
What did Disney cancel?
11.
Disney canceled something.
November 7th, 2 days after my birthday.
Disney canceled something Marvel related, and then they were like, no, don't worry guys, it's okay, but we got Predator Badlands coming out. Everyone was like,
Armor Wars?
What the fuck is that? Okay, Armor Wars. Armor Wars was always going to be just fucking, it was going to be a nothing thing anyway.
Blade? Did they cancel Blade?
Oh, they might have done that. They might have been like, you know what, this Blade nonsense, stop. We're done.
But yet they're talking about doing a Midnight Suns movie.
Listen, they gotta fucking go back to the drawing board multiple times with this stuff.
Yeah.
These wheels have been in motion. No wonder they don't want any. They don't have any mutants yet. Come on now. But yes, more Predator, always good. Give me more timepiece Predator stuff, please. Especially after Prey. Prey was nice. We like that. Yes, Predator. Badlands.
Wicked for Good, 11/21.
This is Wicked Part 2, practically. Wicked was a lot of fun for somebody who is not all into musical theater sort of stuff. Good prequel energy.
Musicals just bug me.
Weren't you like a musical fucking guy though?
Just because I did it because it was, whatever. I got out of certain classes.
Okay, I thought you had an appreciation for it. All right, cool.
Dude, I saw Titanic the musical.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking garbage.
Okay, I mean,
how can you do a fucking musical about a boat sinking?
They make musicals about a lot of stuff. They make a musical about a barber that kills people, about cats, about a fiddler on a roof, Tom. There's a lot of musicals out there that might not
on
be.
The roof.
What was that?
Don't like that.
Can't imagine why.
Because it was used as a form of child abuse for me growing up.
Really?
No. It was constantly being played in the house, and I was just like, why? Why is he playing the fiddle on the roof?
Why is that man fiddling on the roof?
Exactly.
If it was only called something else.
Why is he diddling on the roof?
Diddler on the roof.
Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Who the fuck knows?
Correct, yes. We haven't heard anything about that.
Zelda movie
news, yeah.
Said news.
We need to know some more stuff. Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, Happy Gilmore 2.
Coming out to Netflix.
Yeah.
Not really a Happy Gilmore guy. He's more of a Billy Madison guy.
Yeah. I like his stuff up until about Wedding Singer. And then that's where it stops for me with Adam Sandler.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you have Waterboy, you have Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Yeah. I think mine begins and ends with Billy Madison, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I like Little Nicky, but Little Nicky is a trash movie. That's a trash movie. Big Daddy is a fine movie. I don't really like it that much.
Right.
Click is garbage. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
Kate Beckinsale's probably the best part of that movie.
Dude, he is a character. Yes, Selma Hayek's in Grown Ups. Yeah. Like, that might be those are the only two reasons I'd see that movie.
That's like fucking Jon Favreau fucking has, Scarlett Johansson as his ex in that movie Chef?
Yeah.
And then Sofia Vergara's as his current wife.
Yeah, of course. Like,
dude, go fuck yourself.
Okay, Jon Favreau. You can't even see your dick.
I'm like, hey.
A series of mirrors.
TV. Hey, Castlevania Nocturne. We talked about that.
We were hyped for it, and we watched it.
We still are. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We are hyped for it. We're watching it currently.
There you go. Love it.
We're caught up. Daredevil Born Again, March 4th. So fucking hyped.
Oh, there we go. I couldn't find the fucking list.
I am about 99% sure that this might be 2025 show of the year. I'm about 99% sure.
Just looking down, yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that. On Disney Plus, by the way.
Yes, on Disney Plus. Yes. Invincible season 3,
which actually is already starting. I don't know why I wrote 3.6. Maybe 3.6 was an original and they bumped it up. But right now, Invincible season 3 has started on Prime.
Okay.
I'm gonna personally wait till I get a couple episodes and then I'll bang them out. You're not into Invincible, right?
No, I like it.
Oh, you do? I'm sorry.
It's The Boys I hate.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
I know it's hard to keep track of.
The things you hate?
Yes.
I know.
Last of Us season 2, April, coming out on Max.
Yep.
Yeah,
I fell off the first season.
If the sister-in-law is interested in watching it, I'll watch it.
There you go.
Like,
yeah.
That's how... Because, like, I was explaining stuff, from season 1 of, like, the relations of that to the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, yeah.
I mean, you never played Last of Us Part 2, right?
Yeah, too much dog killing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The Bear season 4, June...
To Hulu. H is Hulu, yes.
Okay. You gotta put a fucking key somewhere. The
Bear. You binged it. You liked it.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Like it.
Big fucking year for Richie.
Cousin.
Alien Earth coming out in the summer on Hulu.
Yep. This is the Alien... We
don't
know really shit about it.
Oh, okay.
It's before the first movie. It takes place on regular Earth, modern Earth.
Right.
I have no fucking clue. It's more Alien. And after Romulus, could be cool. But track record, I don't know. We'll see.
Marvel Zombies, October 3rd. Rootober 3rd. Disney Plus.
Yep. This is like a little mini-series Marvel Zombies show.
Yeah.
Where a team of heroes goes against a team of zombies.
Cool.
If you saw that What If, you're good.
Yeah. One Piece Season 2, late 2025, Netflix.
Yep.
Stoked for this.
Yep. Already seeing the cast out there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Welcome to Derry. It's going to be on Max at sometime this year.
Yep. You excited for this at all? You like it, right?
I haven't seen any trailers for it, so...
But I mean, just the concept of it, you're like, alright, that's cool. Alright.
Yeah, I've listened to it like 4 times.
Listen to what?
Devil May Cry, Netflix, I believe it said April 4th.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
So we did get a trailer for this. Well, not even the trailer, it was the intro.
Yeah.
And the intro was put to fucking Limp Bizkit rolling, which I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
This is a choice.
It looks weird.
First off, I don't like how the intro doesn't really match up completely to the music. It almost is like you picked a different song, but whatever. It looks cool.
I do like the different
stylized
swords.
Oh yeah, I mean the games all had different swords and shit, like different.
Well,
weapons.
apparently, like the Buster Sword was in there.
In the intro, probably like a jokey Easter egg, But apparently, like even the dude who came up with this and the first season of Castlevania, he's like, oh, these are the same universe, and everybody's like, I don't think so. Those two things don't go together. But sure, if you want to make that happen, great.
Like,
you want to get Capcom and Konami to sit down and be like, sure, fuck it, Dante can hang out with fucking Trevor Belmont or Alucard, whatever.
Give me a fucking movie.
Give me a game.
A game. I meant a game.
I gotcha. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Stranger Things Season 5, Netflix at one point.
This is the last season.
Yeah, because those kids are getting ugly.
Those kids are getting ugly.
Apparently Sadie Sink is actually the frontrunner to play Jean Grey.
Yeah, you've been saying that. Whatever, I'm fine with
that.
I'm
just saying articles that I've been seeing.
God. Yeah. No, okay. You've been saying... I'm not saying you're coming up with... You're inventing it. Like, I believe you.
Throw a shoe at you.
Calm
down. Don't throw a shoe at me.
Who throws a shoe, honestly?
We
need a new Austin Powers. We need a reboot.
No.
No. You don't want, like, young Austin Powers?
No.
Why not?
Those movies are timeless.
Well, can't you just add to it? Listen.
So you want a prequel?
We said that about...
You want a prequel?
We said that about Indiana Jones. And guess what? We got 2 more movies.
So you want a prequel, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a young Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Give me a solo. A solo of Austin Powers.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but Mike Myers...
Well, Mike Myers can play his dad. Can play the dad. Who was
Michael
the dad?
Caine.
Michael Caine.
Yes. Wednesday, season 2.
I'm giving you
coming
money,
to
Hollywood.
Netflix. Eyes of Wakanda coming
What
to
was the one before that? I'm really
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yes. Okay. So we got some more Jenna Ortega season 2 Wednesday coming out on Netflix.
Eyes of Wakanda, Disney Plus. Ironheart, Disney Plus, which maybe these fucking internet twats can actually shut up about Mephisto finally. Why he would be showing up in Ironheart is beyond me, but okay.
Because doesn't that how does the Hood get his power?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Doesn't he make like a deal with the devil or some shit?
I forgot that dumb twat's gonna be in there. Wrestling. Holy shit, Raw's on Netflix! Holy shit!
Damn it! Every time.
No, yep, all accurate. All accurate. And the glass should be there as well. Oh, alright, this is a long one. You're just gonna keep hitting it. Yep, there we go. Holy shit, a 3-hour SmackDown!
SmackDown's 3 hours now, right?
Huh?
Is SmackDown 3 hours still?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, again, this list was made in 2024 with the intent of putting this out earlier.
All good intentions.
All good intent. Man, this podcast network is made on good intentions.
I have enjoyed Raw on Netflix. It's very weird that sometimes it ends at 11, sometimes it ends at...
Ends when it ends, yeah.
10:20.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I supposed to do for 40 minutes?
Well,
like,
it ends when it ends, man. That's
it was weird that that Royal Rumble ended at 10:30 last week.
They end when they end. That's it now, you know? It's a new era, man.
Yeah.
It's a new day.
It's a new day! Yes, it is! They actually debuted a new
theme, yeah. Man, listen, you got
their
to
nightmare horses.
You got to embrace the change, you know? You need new music. That's it. What jumps out at you, Tommy, that you're hyped for this year?
I just closed the list.
All right, cool.
You
should, off the top of your head, what are you hyped for this year?
Chris?
Yeah?
Off the top of my head?
Yeah.
I am hyped for doing more episodes.
Aww.
No, but...
There is no aw, that's right.
Ghost of Yotai.
Yeah.
Fantastic
Four.
Fantastic. Well, I'm looking at the different list, guy.
All right. Well, I'm just shouting it out.
All right. Well,
my guy.
Wolf Among Us 2. I have to play Wolf Among Us 1. Yep. Switch 2. Marvel.
I think the first, like, as far
Nothing
as the games are concerned, not the Harley Quinn one.
Shut up.
As far as the games are concerned, like, I could see myself picking up Split Fiction, probably for us for a stream. Right. Xenoblade Chronicles just to put on my shelf and never play, even though I want to. Same thing with Assassin's Creed, but probably less so. I probably won't get into Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, but Assassin's Creed could be on the Game Pass.
I don't think it will. I think those were on Game Pass just because they were older games.
Dude, they've been putting so much new shit on Game Pass.
That's what I'm thinking. I think Doom is probably going to be on Game Pass because Bethesda is owned by.
Fucking Call of Duty was on Game Pass.
That's what I'm saying. So like, well, because Blizzard, Activision's owned by Microsoft now.
Hey, but you don't fucking know, man.
I do know, guy. And Bethesda's owned by or whoever put out id Software.
I thought Activision put out.
It might be published
Assassin's Creed.
By no Ubisoft.
Oh
yeah. Metal Gear Solid. Hell yeah, I'm buying that. Fucking
the Capcom Fighting Collection.
Yeah, I'm buying that also just to put on my shelf. Never play again.
Oh my god. Movie. Like I said, comics.
And then you Switch 2 stuff, obviously.
Yeah. Captain America: Brave New World.
Yep.
Hopefully next weekend.
Yep.
28 years later, Superman: Fantastic Four.
Like, what are these movies you're going to see in theaters?
Definitely Fantastic Four. Definitely Captain America.
Yep.
Superman.
Thunderbolts.
Superman, I might drag your ass. Thunderbolts.
Okay, I mean, I'd be down for some Superman. That's fine.
I know you'll probably go see Wicked.
Yeah, I'll go see Wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will day one when Mickey 17 is streaming. I'll watch that. Same thing with The Day the Earth Blew Up. I mean, yeah, these movies I'll watch on streaming, you know?
That fucking unicorn movie, I'll check out when it's on streaming.
Yeah, that's probably a streamable.
TV-wise, I mean, fucking...
Daredevil
is just top tier right there.
Invincible, I'll definitely get into. The Bear, I'll watch with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Ooh, also Yellow Jackets comes back on the 14th.
Cool. The Bear, I watch by myself.
Why'd you have to take what I said and make it sad?
One Piece Season 2.
Oh, yeah, you're in for that.
Oh, yeah.
Alien Earth,
yeah. Alienation.
I'll check that out.
It's gonna be like Alienation.
Same thing with Wednesday. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, we're hyped for some stuff, man.
Yeah,
bro. Rude Nation, let us know if you've gotten this far with us on this nice hype train episode. We do apologize. It's almost 2 hours. Let us know what you're hyped for. Tell us what you're hyped for. We're going to reach out in our social media when we post this episode. Tell us what you guys are hyped for. We'll talk about it next episode on the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
Sure.
But right now, the train is coming into station. We are into 2025. It's been a month. It's been like 6 months already. That's what it feels like.
Really has.
And that'll do it for the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. Thank you for joining us. The hype train is over. Bye-bye. Bye.
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.